Millionaires don't think about price. They think about power. They don't buy things. They buy freedom. They don't say, "Can I afford this?" They ask, "How do I make this pay for itself?" Their brain isn't wired for survival. It's built for domination. They're not playing life to avoid losing. They're playing to win so big, the scoreboard breaks. They don't do busy work. They do impact. They don't hustle 16 hours a day. They design systems that hustle while they sleep. You see effort, they see output. They don't chase effort points, they chase results. They don't fall in love with being productive, they fall in love with outcomes. They know one good decision can outturn a decade of hard work. You get paid for hours, they get paid for strategy. You think like a worker? They think like an architect. They don't ask, "What should I do today?" They ask, "What will move the needle permanently?" They don't grind endlessly. They pivot intentionally. They don't try to be everywhere. They dominate one lane scale. Millionaires think in layers, not to-do lists. They see business like chess. Every move is about positioning. Every loss is a lesson. Every win is leverage. They don't look for fair. They look for asymmetric returns. They risk $1 to make $10. They don't need 100 wins. They need one unfair advantage. They know money is printed in the margins of risk, courage, and timing. They don't react to markets. They anticipate them. They know the economy will shift, so they shift first. They invest where others hesitate. They build while others panic. They don't trust hype. They trust models. They don't guess. They test and retest again. They don't hoard knowledge. They apply it instantly. A book isn't a trophy on their shelf. It's a blueprint. A course isn't inspiration. It's a weapon. A mentor isn't a status symbol. It's a shortcut. Millionaires don't try to win arguments. They win with execution. Speak less. They listen deeper. They understand that wealth whispers. It doesn't beg to be seen, while others flaunt income. They build wealth no one sees coming. They don't build brands to feel important. They build brands because trust converts faster than ads. They don't chase trends. They position themselves to outlast them. They don't confuse activity with progress. They measure traction. They know visibility without conversions is vanity. They know that discipline is more powerful than dopamine. They know that building is louder than bragging. Millionaires never stop learning, because every new skill creates a new income stream. They learn fast, implement faster, and never stall in self-doubt. They don't need permission. They need data. They're not looking for comfort. They're hunting for clarity. They don't try to fix every weakness. They triple down on strengths. They hire what they're bad at. They outsource what slows them down. They delegate decisions that cost hundreds, so they can focus on decisions that move millions. Millionaires don't fear boredom. They weaponize it. Repetition to them is mastery, not monotony. While you scroll for inspiration, they execute routines like assassins. They build before they announce. They test before they preach. They succeed before they show off. You post your plan, they post their results. Millionaires don't wait for the perfect time. They act, adapt, and accelerate. They know success isn't found, it's built. Building is ugly, brutal, and lonely, but they stay in the fire. Want encouragement? They want truth. You want balance. They want breakthrough. You want followers. They want ownership. You want a lifestyle. They want leverage. They aren't addicted to income. They're addicted to control. Control of their time, control of their brand, control of their destiny. That's why they say no to 95% of things, because a clear no builds a powerful yes. They don't romanticize hard work. They romanticize results. They don't say someday. They set deadlines. They don't waste years chasing approval. They chase equity. They don't just earn. They own assets. Media, licensing, brands. They think, how can I earn while I sleep? How can I sell without selling? How can I remove myself from the machine and still make it grow? They don't think about what's trending. They think about what's timeless. And here's the brutal truth. Until your mind works like this, no tactic, no course, no shortcut will save you. Millionaire thinking isn't a personality. It's a mental operating system. And it can't be downloaded. It has to be built through obsession, through clarity, through pressure. You don't think your way to wealth. You build your way to it. Brick by intentional brick. So if you want to think like a millionaire, start by burning your old mental software. Because your future won't be built by your past. It'll be built by the decisions you make now. Decisions to upgrade, to question, to outgrow. to go from consumer to creator, from employee to operator, from follower to founder. Millionaire thinking isn't magic, it's math, it's mindset, it's movement. And the moment you stop hoping and start building like them is the moment the scoreboard starts to shift in your favor.